but we just kept it really simple. We used basically just dumbbells the entire time. I mean, and like a mat on the floor. Like you don't have to have this huge, luxurious gym to get a great workout. This is just like a really helpful program. And the accountability I found was so significant in my success. I think that this is exactly what I needed to. Like I needed to lose like 30 pounds to just improve overall in every single way.
Hello everyone, Faith here. We have the amazing Chelsea with us today. Chelsea has lost 27 pounds in 12 weeks, improved her physical performance and energy, and so much more. Thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing your journey with Right to Fitness. What motivated you to start training with Right to Fitness?
My friend started training with Vanessa, and she was noticing some like really positive results, and I was just looking for another way that I could try to become a healthier person, and seemed like a good fit. I liked the aspect of the accountability, how you like have a coach that you kind of chat with every day. And yeah, it's been super helpful.
Have you previously tried anything else to achieve your goals? Did those work for you? Did they not?
Yes, I've tried like everything. So I've done like Weight Watchers, paleo, juicing, full on veganism, extreme exercise, different gym programs, personal trainers, intermittent fasting. Yeah, I've tried a lot of different things. And what seems to have helped the most is I started like ultra marathon training with a coach, and it had a very similar program to how Right to Fitness is set up. So I would check in like most days a week with my coach, and he would monitor my workouts via Strava. And that I just seemed to really work for me. And so there's a lot of parallels.
How did you feel before starting your transformation program?
Not great. I felt like overweight and like sluggish. I wasn't like, my mental health wasn't awesome. This pandemic has been really challenging. Like, I mean, on everyone. I have a very stressful job. And so, yeah, I just like was not thriving. And I felt like I needed to do something for myself to kind of like help improve my well-being. And this is the kind of what I came up with. And yeah, I feel so much better, like emotionally and physically and mentally. And yeah.
All of the things. Yeah. So what was your goal starting out with Right to Fitness?
I initially didn't really want to put like a scale number, but it's kind of morphed into that. I wanted to lose 30 pounds. And so we have like 2 weeks left, and I will easily do that. Like, you know, I think I'm down 27.4. So, I mean, that's very obtainable, and that's exciting. I mean, yeah, and then I just wanted to feel better, like stronger. And I definitely do. We've incorporated several days of strength training, which I've never done in my entire life. And I feel so strong right now. It's amazing.
Yeah. Because you had a previous back injury that kind of irritates you every now and then. And have you seen improvement with the strength training with that back injury?
Yes, definitely. I never did strength training or core stuff, and I've always been pretty good at getting my cardio in. But yeah, I have to tiptoe around certain, doing certain activities with my back, and now I don't feel like I have to do that. And I really do think it's from the strength training and then all the core we've been doing.
Okay, what results have you seen since you started your journey with Right to Fitness?
I've lost weight. My mental health has improved. I'm down multiple sizes in jeans and clothing, which is like exciting. I finally last week had to go to the store and buy new pants because I couldn't wear any of my normal pants anymore, which is like a good problem to have. Yeah. I think one of the biggest things for me is outdoor recreation is so important to me. Where we live is there's lots of different outdoor sports. And so what I'm noticing is like the improvement in my athleticism. So like I actually, funny enough, had another PR in my 5-mile time yesterday. And so we calculated it last night. I think I'm 84 seconds per mile faster on my mile times for just my base 5-mile runs, which is,
wow.
I mean, that's like unreal. Like yeah, I wasn't like crazy slow before, but I feel like I've just really improved. Mountain biking, I'm faster, and I can go farther and do harder climbs. That's been huge. Ski season just started. Generally the first day of ski season, I die. Like I have to take lots of breaks. My thighs are shaking. I ski the entire time. I didn't have to take any breaks. And I think that is truly from the strength training, like doing those squats and lunges and yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of research, figure out what strength training would be helpful for skiing, but hopefully that was beneficial for you. And
Totally.
with the improvements in your, running and biking and all of those things, you were doing those things before, but I think really the key in that was the nutrition factor and making sure you were fueling yourself enough for all the physical activity that you do participate in. So how do you feel now, and how has your life changed since you started your program?
I feel like healthier, like overall. So I'm an emergency room nurse, and it's been stressful the last year. I think what really like set me off like wanting to just become a healthier person, I took care of a patient early on in this, and she was only 32, and her only risk factor was she was like maybe 30 pounds overweight. Like she was general, like nothing else going on. She was like really sick. We ended up having to lifeline her from our small rural hospital. And I mean, that just like really resonated with me. Like I'm 30 pounds overweight and she's only 3 years older than me. And so actually like a few weeks later, kind of started my own little weight loss thing. Wasn't super successful. And then, I mean, like a year later, that's when I started with Right to Fitness. But yeah, that's always like resonated with me. So overall, I feel healthier. I mean, I just wanted to feel better on the outside, but also I think on the inside, I just got blood work with my doctor and it was great. And my blood pressure is great. And, those types of things are super important. So
definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
I think that this is exactly what I needed to, like, I needed to lose like 30 pounds to just improve overall in every single way. Like even my husband has like made comments like, wow, you are just like thriving now. Like you're doing so good. It's also like kind of these healthy lifestyle changes have radiated to like some of those around me. Like my husband, who really didn't have much weight to lose at all, he's lost 12 pounds just by healthier cooking and cutting out the alcohol most of the time. My mom too, like she's also like really cleaned up her diet. And so that's been kind of fun too, is like seeing people in our family and friends who've like also like are motivated to like become here. So
what aspects of our coaching have you most enjoyed?
I like how much we chat. I think that's really helpful. Like I love, like I can bounce ideas off of you, or sometimes things don't go well. You just help me kind of guide me through some challenges. I think one of the biggest challenges is like socializing. I mean, I feel like we've had this conversation numerous times, like in our world, living where we live, it's just really common to go for that bike ride or kayaking. And then just like everyone goes to the pub and has a beer after, and then you get burgers. And that was really hard to break that cycle in the beginning, just like that social aspect.
What would you tell anyone who is thinking about working with us at Right to Fitness?
I think I would tell them that this is just like a really helpful program, and the accountability I found was just so significant in my success. And if someone is like new to the like exercise, exercising, for example, like with strength training, like you guys send videos on like how to do the exercises. And then if you feel like you're struggling with a move, like I've like filmed myself and sent it to you, and you're like, okay, this is how you can improve or not, So I think that's really helpful. But we just kept it really simple. We used basically just dumbbells the entire time. I mean, and like a mat on the floor. Like you don't have to have this huge luxurious gym to get a great workout. These workouts are like, the strength workouts are only like 30 minutes. So I can fit them in before a 12-hour shift, and it's like no problem. I mean, and that's another thing. You get a lot of bang for your buck with these workouts. So like, you don't have to be exercising for hours a day to achieve some great results. And that has been something that has really stuck with me. It's great. And I think I'm going to use a lot of these tools in my future. Like, I think that this has really laid down the groundwork of, I know what I need to do for the meals. I know how to do it right.
That's the biggest factor, is that I want to teach you as much as I can, so that you can take all of this information and, what you've learned here and all these skills and take them forward to continue living, a healthy lifestyle. So that makes me really happy.
I feel like a different person. I mean, I do.
Thank you so much for joining us. We are so super proud of all of the hard work that you've put in and all of the results that you've seen, not only physically, but mentally as well. It's a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.